It's Crystal Foxy and BoteLikesBooze. Tell me, Bote, do the salami lid fit?
Salami lid don't fit. Yeah, so you'll notice something once the game starts up, and not gonna say what it is yet, but you know, just a little upset
Hey,
with Crystal here.
why are you? Listen, all I did.
She did. Wait for it. Wait for it. Show us your team, Crystal.
Okay.
No. Send them out. Throw them all out. You know, Crystal did just a bit.
What?
More open area.
I want to get attacked by a centaur.
Hey, I want to go on an adventure with you.
I didn't even touch.
Why can't I go on an adventure with you, huh?
Listen, I didn't even touch the main story, like at all. I just went about all this area, just kind of seeing what's up, you know, moving around, catching shit.
Yeah, go onto the beach and show us everybody.
You know, just getting my stars up without touching the main story. That's an alpha.
1, 2.
That's another alpha.
3.
That's another alpha.
4.
And,
He's so small! Yeah, so just a bit of grinding what he is. Like, yeah. Samurot's only 4'11", or something like that. 4'8".
oh, water puppy. Stab me. We should probably get on with the story.
That way.
Back to
Where you, yeah. You know where you wouldn't have to backtrack? You didn't run off without the story. And did all this grinding. I'm pretty sure you could beat the game now. If we just did stories, we could beat the game tonight.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, they stun them. They're so taken aback by you throwing them through.
I didn't know what to do with them for the longest time, but I figured it out, and now I'm just...
Excuse you? Excuse the fuck out of you? Why are you throwing rotten fruit at me? What did I ever do?
You got an exclamation point close to the head, and see? Like that. Oh, hi there. I Like hell I don't got room for fucking EXP candy. Hell nah. Give me that. What do I get rid of? Let me see if I can craft something. Yep, I can. Get that out of the way. Nope, don't need more. Okay, I need to get to that first level thing. I don't want to get rid of this ball of mud, but I have to because this is far more valuable. Use one of the lowest levels. When Grappler's kind of suffering down there, but oh boy. Okay, so the hell are we going up the hill now? What do you mean? That's some bullshit. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I understand now.
Holy shit. I've been checking my email in the background, and I just got a notification from LinkedIn for an IT help desk with Midtown. Hey, it's remote. It's like $25 an hour, and it's remote.
Oh my god.
It probably has no benefits though.
Oh. Milestone. I think I have an idea from this one. Right, okay, uh-oh. Fuck it.
Actually, beat the shit out of this bug.
This should be easy.
Barely got any XP from that.
Barely any. Yeah, ever since Pokemon Go, I've always been the kind of person to pick the cutest of the bunch, but then level the fuck out of them. Seeing my friend invest in alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary feeling of ownership. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. You don't really have to.
What in the world? The Great Weird Ear, Charlie Brown.
No, it's Bambi. Hi, Bambi. He looks upon you with kindness, Mr. Fox. My name's not Fox. Fuck you. esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human who is worthy of this. It is a blessing to us all.
Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Professor, I take it things went smoothly? I'm here on Captain Silene's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Crystal Folksy took care of her request.
Not folksy.
Ah, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the Commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this?
The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Weird has taken a liking to Crystal Folksy as well. This is a good sign. Not folksy. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with the proper reward as soon as I can. Right?
Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. The first step towards that is completing the Pokedex. The construction corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Now, the mic's not pointed at me.
Is there a way that we can edit this live?
No, there's no live editing, but I can edit it once it goes up and we download it.
Okay.
And here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. Call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out of the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here.
Okay.
Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh?
Oh, loads. I'm getting tired of walking across that giant. Just take me on a wagon.
Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? Just a bit. Did just a bit of grinding. You're only three ranks ahead of what you need at this point in the game. Yeah, to those of you just tuning in, Crystal here did just a bit of grinding. Her team's like all level 40 now.
I like this game.
Plenty old chum to use a usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have y'all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps just had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then.
That is it. I'm sure we're not all having the same scheme for the program.
Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Crystal Foxy here can handle things just fine. That Cleavor is said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? No, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items to information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe that the good night's sleep is in order after this fight. satisfying meal. We party in the traditional Jamaican way. A glass of milk and a good night's sleep. The next day. Rise and shine, Crystal! The boss wants you! Kamado, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office.
Okay.
Did you get a good rest?
Yeah, totally. Adaman.
Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham.
There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space.
Ha! You could have said you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it.
Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of our vast history space?
Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up.
Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan, in our world's very basis.
The fuck is on your arm?
You wish. Shut the fuck up.
Wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office.
I believe it was you who started this.
Can't hear you. Don't care. Didn't ask.
Piss off.
Just another day with those two, I see. The man's named Adaman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance into time, as you could probably tell. And the girl is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis.
Yeah, she sounds like a Jehovah's Witness.
I don't know what that is. I don't think that's been invented yet. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they'd inherited some bad blood from their predecessor's strife.
Catholics.
Something about the one true Sinnoh. Oh well, not our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Crystal.
Good point.
Yeah, you've been out in the fields for like 3 weeks.
Running.
He's probably pretty pissed off.
I just beat the cricket too. That's something you couldn't do in 10 years, man.
It still took you 3 weeks.
Shut up. I could have done it sooner.
But you just didn't feel like it, did you?
I had to wait for this stream. Fuck you.
What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly with a lord of the Pearl Clan's where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even the folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? seems someone's got to do something here.
Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles?
I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe.
You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Keith into such a violent frenzy.
I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Crystal Folksy, the newest member of our surveying corps.
Actually, Crystal Foxy.
Ha! I hear from my earned word to your favor.
Yep, Bambi likes me.
Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift.
Great to meet you, man of cold
I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal.
Oh, okay. Like Crystal from Friday night.
That's just a mouthful. Just call me Adaman.
Get out.
If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you please see the space where Almighty Sin is set to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really pass through that rift?
I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done?
You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience?
I'm right here.
Says the leader with almost no experience.
Oh,
A lot of talk coming from somebody with no car insurance.
being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing he who is vast without fear.
Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, let's give the kid her chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are, with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and whatnot.
That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made history so vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them.
Give it 300 years. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon. Only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do.
Yeah, it also keeps him from taking up all the room in the house and keeps Growlithe from tearing up my pillows.
This is your mission now, Crystal Foxy. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to fully be accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present.
The Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that is blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Warn.
Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Izumi region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl Clan. Understand?
Join us downstairs. We'll get the details of this new mission.
Wait, I forgot fuck did they go?
Probably stress.
Hi.
I get it when you say hi. Close to his face.
Ah, good, you're already here.
So nothing to the briefing.
Right. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Crystal Foxy, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled.
I'd like to be perfectly clear on this report. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it?
Say yes so I don't have to go.
Sure.
Thank you.
Very well. Let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their locals because they believe these Pokemon serve their own city. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations that
So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So
I can hear you.
Don't care. So, if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have just been swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor. Quell his frenzy.
You're not just gonna you're not gonna ask me questions about the future and see what I know. Like,
I'll figure it out when I get there.
you wanna hear about fidget spinners?
The fuck is a fidget spinner? Well, you clearly caught us at a good time, young Adama. We were just discussing our next step with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask for those of the Galaxy Team people, of all people, for help. The truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. The Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains had flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. There's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still. We've all got to share a history, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. There aren't many capable...
But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleavor is grand for your leader. That's the very part of the heart. Whose warden is more named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not.
Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later.
Okay. Are you gonna come spectate or?
No.
That's okay. That's fine. I'll send you like a carrier torpedo for something.
Wow, you just said his piece and then vanished. He doesn't value his time that much, I guess.
End of the day.
Ottoman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Klebor's frenzy, you must start by visiting as a boat. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to Grand Tree Arena.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Finally, this guy.
What happened? I thought you were financially stable.
In real life? No. Yes. Why can't I just choose multiple? Why can't I fit in multiple legs?
Exponential.
Big bag. What are they saying in chat?
Steve Jobs was the only one in there, and he just sent the eye emojis, and I said, "Stop staring at me with them big old eyes." It's exponential. It's an exponential increase, so it becomes 1 becomes 2 becomes 4 becomes 8 becomes 1 becomes 2 becomes 4 becomes 16 becomes 64 becomes so on and so forth.
I think I have enough. Whoops. Not that way. What?
How are things, my good friend? Forget what voice I gave him, but I'm just going with Zarbon. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use.
Yeah.
Either way, I have some super potions here just for you.
Wow, thanks, man.
Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know.
Yep.
Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes.
Great to hear. Thank you for this business agreement.
And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gay. Maybe stereotypes are bullshit. Hitting us that bullet, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. fixing up all alphas.
Is that a Pichu? Where'd it go?
I didn't see one.
I saw Pichu. I thought I ran past it really quickly. Yep, it's up there. Feels like a cautionary tale. You took too long. Candy's gone. That's what happened. Look out!
I'm Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden to Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. And you, I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleavor. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am. You can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleavor has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleavor right now.
I'll do anything, though.
Such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleavor. I have to admit I'm struck by your passion. But, well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I'm to let no one near Cleavor. I will fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi.
Your what?
My Gumi.
Okay, I kinda wanna see what it looks like, though.
You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are.
I think you might be underestimating me.
Go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker.
Okay.
Just a bit of growth. How can this be?
I'm a little obsessed.
I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleavor now. The only welcome you'll get is if you approach him as a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. A nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course. It's usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleavor's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Cleavor's rampaging and running amok. There's nothing an outsider like you can do.
You kinda underestimate. I got a team full of outfits. I don't think we quite understood.
The ancestors of Cleavor, we're here, and their clover grew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike. So it's said. It's by their grace that our clan, any of us, still lives in vast history today.
Irida, what are you doing here?
As you say, Cleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleavor means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleavor from his frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people in Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team.
Hold on. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy?
I'll figure something out.
Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that please Cleavor, in hopes we might be able to get close enough to make a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every vast corner of Kisui.
Okay. Got
Hey,
it.
check out this meme I sent.
Thanks, God. Pretty funny.
See, he heard extra fries instead of exercise.
Okay. It's a good thing I stopped being atheist. Whoa.
Good to see you, Crystal. And how's your research into Cleavor going? Swimmingly, I expect? Oh, is that so? No, that's quite the tidbit. So serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleavor quite agreeable, is that it?
Yeah?
I need to mull this over back at the lab. You should come along too.
For sure.
Bunny.
Bunny. I'm not that far ahead. I'm not advanced in, like, the story.
So, according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events, that frenzied Cleavor would be calmed by a nice serving of his two favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas of some other components of these food might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleavor, but draw him back from his frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleavor's warden, who looks after Cleavor and knows him well, cannot approach him in this current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Yes, the book is made of book. I can't fucking read. They can't know. Who said I can't read?
No one, Professor?
Good. Because I can. We'll simply have to throw the food. You have quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Crystal Folksy?
I'm good on comments on my arms, thanks.
Might I suggest you take Cleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon?
Good idea, good idea.
Yes, it's all coming back together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleavor's beloved food into balls and then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. Brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what to call these projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Are you sure, Professor? They're your own inventions. Why not? I'm not finishing that. Oh my, with that name, I'd sound like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. Among other problems. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct?
I think we're gonna go with tea time balls.
Why can't we call... Why can't we call them Laventon balls? And you should hurry... oh, okay.
Sorry.
If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh?
Time to go. Aww.
The Cyndaquil on the little oven.
Baby.
Wait, do they have the others in there? Like Rowlet around the lab anywhere? No, yeah, in the same room. Yeah, Rowlet's perched on the little tree. And I bet if you chose one of the others, Oshawott would be in the tank.
Yeah. I should check that in my main game. My main save. I really like this game.
Alright.
How long are you streaming?
Under an hour.
Okay.
51 minutes.
Oh, yes, I came because I had some bad news that I thought you might be interested in. Had some news, damn it. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to... what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? I keep forgetting to voice it. It's Bambi.
Der.
Dear.
Der.
Dirt. Where?
I spoke to Weird Ear about what's been going on. Told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands, seeking way to Cleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded.
I trust you appreciate it.
Weird Ear's found you worthy, you see. Which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for her, Mai?
This is very important, so listen well. There were Jehovah's Witnesses at the door earlier.
Really?
I didn't know. Where? Oh,
That's a
yes,
Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Weird Ear so you can ride upon him. It said the Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself. And now this one's yours.
Oh, sick. A gift. Damn. See if you can play that melody. Mind plate.
Thanks! It's... what is this?
Now, use that celestial flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great weird deer. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Reno, haven't you?
With Weird Ear, you can gallop across the Fieldlands in no time.
Sweet. You ride. Give it. Yes. So, I'm going in this direction. Oh, yes. Absolutely. I love this.
Motherfucker just said...
Where the... Oh. No. Oh. Yeah, run away. You know better. Bye. Ah, fuck.
Warder just said, nope, nope, I'm too old for this. I've had enough.
Eh. What the? Oh,
Mushroom.
mushroom. Throw the offerings. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Cleavor from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if it means something might provide Cleavor with this offering. Let's begin at once.
Hold on, Lynn. Don't get ahead of yourself.
You see, Batman, I caught a loppany, Batman.
Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. I've brought them as promised.
Ah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you.
Oh, thanks. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have had little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether or not we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering out about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs, but on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Cleaver's fate. Will you battle us? Yeah, sure.
Ice types are not great on defense.
No.
Oh, okay. I do like Glaceon, so I'm kind of sad. It was one of my first favorites, aside from Ninetales.
I see now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Now, explain the Galaxy Team's plan. What do you mean to do with all these foods? So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash the Cleaver's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you've developed soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls.
My what now?
There, a veritable mountain of bombs. This should please Cleavor if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon Almighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods.
Sure.
As am I.
Would you like to try?
Good. O mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of the ceremony, we prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord, who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude, and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes.
Listen well, Crystal Foxy. Keep your focus on Cleaver. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Andy boy.
Watch me die.
I think you're still high enough leveled where it doesn't matter.
Good point.
Steel type would work. Okay. Yep.
Bug. Naruto runs.
What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now?
You bet your ass.
Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleaver's unnatural behavior?
Probably.
Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came out from the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleaver and driven him into this frenzy after all.
The lightning came from the space-time rift. But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous.
Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleaver to turn on us and attack? People and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Crystal Foxy accomplished just now, it needed to be done.
Why do you keep saying her name like that if there's only one X?
I'm glad we could settle this without further strife. I'm with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Fuck, my throat is just going away.
Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord.
Please, take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I think I finally come to believe what you truly did fall out of the sky. Though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play.
And it seems we've settled things here. Though, between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong, after all.
It's raining. Okay, should we end it here?
Yeah, if you want to.
We might as
I know
well.
I know your throat's bothering you.
Have a good night, guys. Thank
Bye.
you for watching.